Hello, people. How you doing? This is Marcel Eves of Father Focus. They call me Father Focus. I'm driving, and I've had issues trying to figure out how to do a video because I wanted to do a video, and I wanted to post it on, the different social networking sites. So as I'm driving to my office, I decided to try it on my phone. So here we go. I wanted to make this video known to people that have supported and have not supported the drive and the initiative that I put forth for saving fathers and helping fathers get back in the home. There's been a lot of people in my county, in Broward, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, that wouldn't work with me because my company is called Father Focus. There's been people that have been board members, vice presidents of banks, that could not raise any money because it was Father Focus. That was the chairman of my board and couldn't raise any money, couldn't do anything. There's nonprofit organizations that are applying for grants and don't even have fatherhood programs. And when I say stuff like that, people say, "Oh, quit complaining. Oh, woe is you." No, that's not the case. Father Focus has been around since 2008. I've been funded by a select few people, a very, very low amount of money. But I've been here for 3 years, and our first program was with teen mothers. And as of today, there are still not many programs that help teen mothers to get jobs, to go back to school, teach them that they're not bad people because they're teen mothers. There's not many programs that help these girls once they get out of these schools that they're put in by themselves. Broward County has about 3 different schools that has upwards of 300, 400 girls that if they don't pass the FCAT, they get a certificate. So now you have a girl with a certificate, not a high school diploma, but a certificate with 1 or 2 children out on the street trying to find a way to survive. But that's okay. That's okay because we got big sisters. We got mentor programs. We got organizations that do workshops for an hour. This is how you open a bank account. Yeah, but how do you make money to put in that bank account? So, when you talk about all this bull crap and bureaucracy, it's a shame. You talk about fathers and child support. You talk about deadbeat dads. Well, do anybody know what a deadbeat dad is? A deadbeat dad is a guy that has a job, that has money, that can pay child support but do not pay child support. That's a deadbeat. A guy that don't take care of his kid, don't see his kid. Do anybody know that 60% of the people that don't see their kid or pay child support don't have a damn job? Do they realize that these guys that don't have a job are the ones that are going to jail, while the ones that do have a job and don't pay are hiding and they're not being looked for? Do they realize that most men want to see their children whether they admit it or not? Do they realize that there are a lot of guys out here that are literally not able to get a job because they have criminal records? Oh yeah, by the way, there's a lot of programs for guys that are coming out of jail. Yeah. Oh, I see. Great job. Well, guess what? If you don't have a certain crime and have a certain time limit that you've been out of jail, and if you don't have a certain characteristic and come at 8 o'clock on the morning on certain 2 days of the week, then you're not going to get any help. You're not going to get any help. And if you wait past 6 months, then they can't help you anyway. So guess what? Everybody that has a record that cannot get a regular job because they're not trusted because of their record, there's no sources out there to really help them. Oh, by the way, did you know most of them couldn't read? Did you know that out of my clients, I've had 550 clients over the last 3 years. Out of my clients, at least 150 were women. Okay? Most of them come from the courts, but at least 150 were women. Okay, do you realize that out of my 450 that I've had in the last year and a half, that most of them read on an 8th grade reading level? What kind of jobs are they going to get now that there's a recession and now that most jobs are looking at younger kids coming out of school? So I'm calling for all you guys that sit up here and sit on the websites and sit on these Facebooks and talk about what is and what's not, while you got kids out there that just because you're able to do something, you're like, the hell with everybody else. I'm asking the guys that have been in my office and the guys that have looked at my website and gotten help, and once you're out of jail or once you have finished whatever you needed me or my staff to help you with, we never see you again. Okay, but then it comes back around, and you need help again. I'm calling for all these so-called guys that are out here making all this wonderful money. Put it back. It ain't got to come to me. Put it back somewhere. I got programs for teens. I got programs for teen mothers. I got programs for fathers. I got programs for mothers that fathers are not able to assist them. And yes, I have just moved onto the interstate while doing this recording. And no, I'm not being dangerous, because if you look at the video, 80% of the time I'm not even looking at the camera. So, I need the guys to join. I'm putting together a fund to where we can help guys that are behind in their child support, to where we can help guys that need to pay for their kids, schooling or insurance, or to where we can help guys that don't have kids that are trying to do something or help somebody else. I want all you people that actually got jobs and got money. You don't have to be rich. You can put $5. $5 times 100 people. What's that? 5 times 1,000. You got 200-300 friends. I've got a cause that's for Father Focus, and you know how many people I got on there? About 55, 56. You know how much money's been donated? Nothing. It ain't their responsibility, but at the same time, you complain and you look at the politics and talk about Obama, and at the same time, you guys, when you get money or when you get good jobs, you get out of these neighborhoods, you never go back. So I would like to see who's going to actually go back. Who's going to actually put something up. We need to do fundraisers. But what? I can't. Why? No? Okay. Well, everybody's doing fundraisers for these charities. That's great. But then, too, they don't even give them the money. And then they give them 1%, 5%. That's not even fair. It's like you use the name of my charity or their charity, and you give them $1 for every $10 you make. I don't understand that either. Just like I don't understand the athletes and the entertainers that make $500,000 a month or a week. Some guys make $50,000 a day, and they give a $5,000 donation and say, yay, I helped. Well, guess what? You did. But the next time you're in a nightclub buying that $5,000 bottle of champagne, or when you slide away buying your little fixes, whatever it is, drugs, cocaine, whatever, then think about how much money you just gave to somebody that is not going to do nothing more with it than to go buy some more bling. I'm taking Father Focus and building memberships. And I want to see men and women that are interested in getting fathers back in the home, not living with you if you're separated or divorced, but just back in the lives of their children. Giving these guys some kind of support and showing them that there's a way for them to get their lives together. I'm looking for people to join Father Focus as a member and support. And I want to do a movement. Let's do a movement, a real movement. Not just something that people just sit back and talk, because I guarantee you, those little kids that this 16-year-old girl got that's walking around with their pants sagging are the same kids that's going to be breaking into your cars in 10 years. Are in jail, filling up these prisons that I put up for money. I like to see some people actually do something. All you guys with all these parties and these clubs and these connections, do something. Do something. Matter of fact, that's what my campaign is going to be. Do something. I'm out.